Guys, I'm so excited to start playing again. I haven't even set up all my lights. There we go. Hello, welcome along to episode 31 of Disco Elysium, the playthrough from Ad, Twitch partner, freelance graphic designer, dad, runner, Disco Elysium expert. Let's get into the game. I've got nothing to say. You know where we're at. We need to make some arrests. We need to solve this crime. And today's the day. Because we're back in the room with Kim. I saved Kim's life. Let's not forget that. I may have caused the death of 5 or 6, 7 other people. But Kim is very much alive. And that is huge. And do we have some more things to interact with in the room? Gleaming white enamel, no bottles. Door is open, you can walk into Kim's room. Let's look at these other things first. Stereo 8 player has been reunited with its right speaker. The whole room's been sorted out. Newly replaced glass shining in the morning light. You hear traffic outside, back in the world again. Traffic? I don't think there's any... We've never had any traffic, really, have we? Oh, I can't wait to see what it all looks like outside now. Maybe things have changed. Ooh, exciting. I haven't even checked if my mic's working. I was just like, right, I've got time. I can record this. I'm recording this on Thursday. I'm going to put it out Friday. And yeah, I literally just sat down and turned everything on. And then I was like, I'm just going to press record now. Oh. So can we just go in? Kim, you've got the tiny room. The box room. You don't deserve this. Medicinal supplies in the cupboard. I haven't even pressed tab yet. Look, there's all kinds of more things to interact with.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You may have notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer. Such a burden, I should just fuck off. I saw apocalyptic visions of the darkness behind darkness behind darkness. I'm going to say that.
Behind darkness, I get it. Let's go.
Warn them of the coming end 8 times. I've got the achievement, the opener of the 8th seal. Warn them of the coming end 8 times. 4.3% of players have this achievement. That feels cool. Can I do anything else with this?
Neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room.
Fair. What's this? Alarm set for 6:50. It's day set. So I've missed the opportunity
After the mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror, the expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
I just remember, I was about to say, it's gone past 10 o'clock, so I can't go and get my gun. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. Dig deep into your mind, can't do that. Attempt to stop the expression from happening, no chance of doing that. Use your chain cutters to fix the faucet. Minus 10, so it would be 13. Let the mirror be for now. Can we try these though? So have I got anything to help me with Encyclopedia? Once again, we are scrolling through clothes. Yes, these glasses. For a +2. Thank you for all your comments on the recent videos. I've had a few DMs as well of people being like, yes, it's happening. You got to the end and it's so exciting. And I've never seen this way of things happening before. And okay, that wasn't great, but at least you saved Kim and that kind of stuff. It's really cool. I've really loved this particular week of episodes. Here we go. What difference is that going to make?
Wiped completely clean.
42.
You see the
Let's try.
reflection of yourself in the. It belongs in the new,
Yes.
the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species. Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened. Forget about ostentatious orchestrations. For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume Lamillion. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
So I adopted it. Why? I feel the need to add a clicking sound. How long ago was the new? Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I become a cop? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco, plus the trivia you've picked up along the way. Episodic memory, however, remains in the dark. It may never return. You should prepare yourself for that.
How long ago was the new? If I felt, let's go back to the start. So I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume Lamillion's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
I've just realised that when you say I'm going to spur you on, that refers to the spurs that cowboys would have on their boots to stick into the side of their horse to encourage their horse to go faster. It's weird when you realise that's that kind of stuff. I probably did know that, but I try not to think about Spurs because it's a football team I don't like.
Sometimes you like to add finger pistols to the mix because, unlike Guillaume Lamillion, you are a police officer. It's your nifty little way to say, I'm armed and dangerous.
Does this have anything to do with ostentatious orchestrations?
Not really. Oh must have just stirred your mind. They're more like a disco rock band anyway.
How long ago was the new?
There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. 2 decades, if the calendar is to be trusted. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return. I mean, I've got 2 skill points, so kind of tempted to do this. But also, I don't think there's much need now. Full steam ahead. Click on the bed. That give me the option to go to bed. Anything else we can The bed's
learn?
a little nicer now.
No time to rest. What about this? The fan.
The fan stands still.
Okay. Let's go then. Do you think there's any reason to go back up here into this room? Oh. Leg hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Ah, fuck it. We run. We're runners. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large, uneven handwriting. just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift.
By the way, I expressed like a little bit of regret that maybe I didn't. What am I trying to say? Arrest. Completely forgot the word arrest. I didn't arrest Clashy in this. I can't remember who it was. Actually, no. Let's show some respect to the commenters and to the viewers rather than just skipping through it. Was it that one? No, here we go. Arresting Clashier is giving it. So this is from Natto, first of the fermented. Arresting Clashier is giving her a death sentence. Someone else who is playing this at the same time as you got pretty hard time in the comments for making that choice. Interesting. Personally, on my first run, I wasn't going to arrest anyone who wasn't the murderer. Well, I would have arrested Gary for breathing funny if I could. But yeah, basically, if I had arrested her, she just would have ended up getting killed. And now we will watch The Undertaker versus Mankind in a Hell in a Cell match. Wow, I'm struggling to talk today. I think I'm too excited. What could this gift be?
I am not drawing my gun yet, but I don't like gifts.
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay?
Thank God Kim didn't lose his gun, by the way.
Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
Let's go see what the gift is. Or should we actually have a look in here first? Because it looks like I can look in the cabinet. I do need some Heelys. I really need some
The
Heelys.
medicine cabinet is empty.
Damn.
Pity.
She's really cleaned this out.
Mm-hmm.
I was
She
kind of
certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
hoping the gift would be in here.
Of course you were. How does that work anyway?
How does what work?
Amphetamine. Does it make you a better detective?
There is little condescension in his phrasing. More measured curiosity. Be honest, he's not grilling you. He just wants to know. Ask if he's ever wanted to take it too.
Honestly, it makes me the detective I am. Have you ever thought of taking it too?
Maybe I should.
The beating he took must be more serious than he lets on.
Doesn't the pupils and the gurning jaw, the sweating, doesn't it become tiring after a while?
Looking like a beast in heat is a serious downside, yes.
I thought so. Should we go?
Yes. Let's go upstairs. Red thread made of nylon leads out the room and onto the roof. What?
This window is pristine, at least on the inside. A red thread has been taped to the glass using adhesive tape. It trembles ever so slightly in the cold wind.
What? So thread taped here and then more thread taped on the other side.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense now. If I watched enough CSI or stuff like that, I probably would have understood that straight away. 97% for a chance to find out what happened here.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind.
This
In
looks
it
so good.
are two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman on the single bed.
This looks so cool. What position are they in?
Like the witness said, the man is kneeling, the woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been fired. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth, a ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain. The red thread bisecting the room shows the trajectory of the bullet.
Where does it come from?
From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back.
Where does the thread lead?
Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense.
Inspect the ghostly figures.
The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization.
I really enjoy these bits. I enjoy the bits where we're looking back at the actual scene of the crime, like things that happened, like when we were outside and it showed the route of the car and stuff like that. Have a look at point A.
Ruby ruled this out vehemently. The shot would have been heard from downstairs, where no one heard it. The likelihood of A prime has fallen drastically. You may be looking for a sniper. The shot had to come from a greater distance, beyond A prime. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez.
According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely,
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
have a look at point B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away.
Oh, this is
the
great.
luckiest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot.
Where Ruby
provided
was.
He had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
This is so cool. Fucking hell. Honestly, this is the first time it's the first time I played a massive game like this that has so many different variations and options and ways it can go. It's amazing to think of the amount of thought and work that's gone into this. I've played some big games on console, like my PlayStation 4, like 10 years ago, but I'm really enjoying this. And actually, it's making me quite excited to start something else when this is finished. But this is great. So that was the roof. That's where Ruby was. But we don't think it was Ruby. So let's look at B, Land's End.
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions. Let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it. Possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
And that's where we were looking for the bugs and stuff like that, isn't it? Walking around there and had the entrance to the underground bit that we haven't managed to get into. Let's look at this.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer.
Oh yeah, we've never been over there. Are we going to get to go over there now?
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window.
The angle doesn't work, does it?
Rubison Gislin 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility.
Okay.
Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again.
Extrapolated all the points of origin. Now, where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime.
Okay.
The island in the bay.
That was great. Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
Tell you what, we've had I don't know if anybody's heard about the 100-day cough that is going around a lot. A lot of people have had it. A lot of people through my daughter's school have had it. I had a cough for about 6 weeks, and it's still lurking there. And it's the same for my daughter and my wife. It's crazy. Sorry, you don't care about that. There are ruins on that islet. A sunken sea fort. I saw it through the coin-operated viewer.
I remember.
Okay, cool. How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is her way of saying she's sorry.
I find that hard to believe. But at this point, what
Okay.
difference does it make?
This is one of the few places in Martinez we haven't been to.
So it is.
For a second, he seems tired.
You seem unenthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
Oh, Kim. Well, you'd be dead if it wasn't for me, so buck your ideas up.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island? Okay, the wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant sighs, looking into the cold distance across the water.
He is trying to justify it to himself.
Kim, let's go to the fucking island.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island.
Yes.
How do we get there? Joyce Messier had her sloop, but she's gone.
Lillian, the net picker, she's tarring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Let's go. Yes, we got a new task. We got a new place to go. Exciting. Let's have a look. Determine where the shot came from. Just take some checking out of locations. Go to the island. We'll just go there straight away. So we've got to go over to the village. It's amazing how different I feel about this game as opposed to sort of... What do you reckon? It was like episodes like 10 to 15. Or maybe 15 to 20, where I just felt we were kind of doing stuff, but there was just a lot of listening, and I felt like I wasn't making huge amounts of progress, was getting blocked by quite a lot of stuff. Some because of the game, a lot because of my own errors. Should we talk to these people? About their dead friends.
Approach. The bruised man clenches his fists.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
Huh? What?
He's very, very drunk.
Our condolences for your losses.
He says with a little nod, but the remaining Hardy Boys don't seem to register his words. What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now Titus is dead?
Titus is fucking dead.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys.
You two just going to go back to hauling containers in the harbour?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
He will. No. Yeah. Let's give Alan the job. You just need to sober him up.
Elaine, he won't be leading anything. I mean, look at him.
Okay.
The man's broken through and through.
Fair enough. Any idea what happened to Clergy?
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
And do you have any information on this songbird of misery?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh, yeah. He said she seemed to be in a real hurry.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you.
Thank you, Eugene.
Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
There we go.
That's kind of you to say.
Respect.
Take care of your friend, okay?
I will. You take care of yours.
A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes.
Should we go get some meds from the shop, actually, before we do anything? Also, it'll give us a... Whoa. Un jour je serai de retour. Près de toi? Près de toi?
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
This is so cool. One day I will return to your side. Oh my god. Do you reckon there's like hardcore Disco Elysium fans who've got this tattooed? I'd say definitely. I kind of want to Google it. I'm going to Google it. I'm not going to show you lot just in case. I'll show you if it comes out. Un jour. Yes. Okay. Tattoo. Ta-da! 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 But this is clearly Disco Elysium related. That's pretty cool. I've enjoyed the game, but I'm not sure if I'm quite at that level. Let's get back at it. That's cool though.
This was Cindy the Skull.
Cindy, yes! Love Cindy. Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
God, I'm finding this like quite a touching thing. Really cool. Smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Nice.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Oh my God, am I going to set fire to it? This is just fucking... This is badass.
The fuel oil catches fire
Secret task.
with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. The falling snow turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke.
I have to shout Disco Elysium, surely. I bet 100% of people click this.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters. The flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
I feel like this game is going to stay with me a lot more than I was thinking when we were like halfway through. Let's go buy some drugs. Painkillers. Painkillers. Look! We need to look at that too. Is this in tribute to me? And look, this will all be empty now. And Measurehead's gone. Can we look at the box up here? Finally! There's so much we can do. Right. Straight to the box. Straight to the box. And also we should talk to all these other people probably. Get their thoughts on everything. I've wondered what is in this box since day one. Maybe day two. Are you serious? I thought it was going to be something great because Measurehead was guarding it. Right, let's chat to them while we're here.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Yeah, I got shot. No big deal.
Yet you live. It goes back to an older era where this was commonplace. You have a true boyadero heart.
Right, so where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
You can't help me get inside?
No, man. Not today. Today is war.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's no big deal.
What's going to happen next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
What will you be doing now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am.
Doorbell's
Don't
just
worry
gone.
about me. I live to
In real
alleviate
life,
the worries of our brothers.
Don't think I need to get
See
that.
if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
I'm sure you'll do good.
You know it, friend.
Good talking to you. Yeah, look at all these flags. Drapes. Was this all fucked up before? It was, wasn't it? Okay, let's go to this shop. Hello. Drugs, please. Which one's the drugs? Maybe it's that one.
To the left of some croissants and juice bottles, you see several
Raincoats.
a colourful display of cigarettes.
Cigarettes and
Again,
alcohol.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
I thought I could buy drugs in here, as in like painkillers. Oh, there we go. There we go.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs.
+3
They
health.
all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay, well, let's buy some of this.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Another one.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
It's +1 there. Okay, and then we'll get some of this for morale.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Okay. Then we're good. Thank you. And how am I for cigarettes and alcohol? Fine. Fine. Thanks a lot. See you later. We're going to go and have a look at the statue now. We might not even get to the islet at this rate, in this episode, but who knows? Let's come and look at this magnificent work of art.
The scaffolding around the old monument has been taken down. In its place are the spoils of your investment. Numerous rods and ropes still hold the original reassemblage in place.
Reflect on the reconceptualization.
A cardboard sign hangs from the arm, pointing out to sea. Written in shaky marker pen are the words, "Pale swallows all." What was once a gesture of great power has been hijacked to signal the ceaseless march of annihilation.
Hard to disagree with the sentiment, considering what we just survived.
Citizens must be warned. This is not only a declaration of the dead, but a warning for those still alive. It comes indomitably.
This is only the beginning, grin wickedly. Maybe a tribute to the deceased would make more sense now. Shout, listen to your leader, people of the coast. The worst is yet to come. Let's do It's Just Beginning. Okay. All right, Kim.
I have a few questions. if you don't mind.
Ooh. No, I don't mind.
He nods, eyes still on the doom crier above, on the arm holding out the portent of the cold air.
Why did you do it?
Free market will get me money. I don't really need money. Then we should make the most out of the short time we all have left. It's not that what I wanted. This is all idiot doom spirals. Don't we think we should all make the most of the short time?
I don't think anything. I'm just asking questions.
You've been through a catastrophe and still haven't reaped a single benefit from this doom speak. Drop it already.
One more question, if you don't mind. Was it all worth it?
What are you talking about? 100% worth it. I'd do it all again. This time with more profit. Hey, it's a system. I do my best to support artists, employ people, give back to the community. I really don't need to be judged like this, especially after the amount of tax. I don't know what you're talking about.
You managed to gather quite a fortune, kicked off by underpaying a young artist.
Well, that's my net worth.
You had to pay her so little. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made any profit. And if you don't make a profit, you don't have money to invest. The lieutenant speaks as if you're rich. A common misconception, especially if you count the tax. No, we've got a long way to go before we can feel financially comfortable.
100% worth it. I'd do it again.
Never stops.
This time with more profit.
Ah, yes. Spoken like a true businessman. All right, shall we? We still have some things left to do before we can go home.
Do I want to talk to Idiot Doom Spiral? I want to go over to the thing, but I feel like wrapping some of these bits up might be good.
I don't think we have time for that.
Oh,
And even if we did, I doubt he's around anymore. Everyone's left.
okay. Maybe I could have looked at this. No, there's no way I could have got to this before the stuff that happened, all the shooting. Let me have a look at the monument.
Sure. Whenever you're ready.
Thanks.
The Doomcrier towers above, mounted on a horse. Numerous rods and ropes still hold the original reassemblage in place.
So I just got the achievement net-worthy individual. Every day you're hustling. 1.2% of players have this achievement. Looking through my achievements on this, most of them quite small percentages, which I guess just shows how many different routes people can go. Right, I'm not going to bother speaking to this person. We're just going. Let's go to the islet. Could have a nice chat with him. Not gonna. I really like that paint on the ground. Hold on. No. What are we doing? We're going to go over... Okay. Sorry, everyone. I forgot where I was going and how to get there. Come back up here. Then we'll click on the map, hopefully. I remember what to click on. Ah, so that bit's all done now. Map. Shacks. We'll get a little lift over. Oh yeah. Enjoy the youth centre. If and when.
Officer, what happened? You're wounded. Why are you wounded? You look terrible.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
I got shot in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about.
I also got shot in the chest. Point to your chest.
That's nothing to brag about, officer.
Damn.
It's not serious. He'll be okay.
Yeah, it's pretty serious.
You feel the ligament move on your left shoulder, and a small, warm drip of blood. It's nothing.
You should see the other guys. They're all dead. That is funny. I'm not going to say it. I've got a question for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
I do not want to go on a date with this person. I'm not that fussed. Oh, it'd be quite funny to see what happened, but we need to get to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
What's on the island? Saw some kind of ruins.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me.
This must be one of the many fortifications that was used in the dying days of the revolution against coalition forces before they took this city.
The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Can we borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back, and no scraping the hull, I just got it nice and yellow, and no drinking on the boat, and no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Not along.
The crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
Thanks.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you?
We will.
Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
All good. Let's go and speak to the kids before we head over there. Oi, kids.
The scruffy-haired
You've
little
been to that island?
a stone.
On that island,
On that island? Yeah, that's one. I need to know what's there.
that's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. and we make a fire. We make a fire.
Little legends.
Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire and bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire
I
out.
thought that might be the answer. Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He don't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
You mentioned something about lights?
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to that island too, didn't he?
Our father killed himself. Don't say that, he didn't.
His mother punches him. The boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying. Say nothing.
I'm sorry.
Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island? The boy says, rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
So there's going to be something there. Bye, kids. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I'm excited. Let's get in this yellow boat. Let's scratch it and do some joyriding. Yeah. Think I'll get to control it?
With
Nah.
a small steering engine in the back, floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay.
Yeah.
A strange
Wanna go?
trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now?
Yeah.
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your
No.
accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
You take the engine, Kim. I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What? How else do we blast Sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
Yes, Kim.
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Hold on. I've got to sing a sad song, haven't I? But it has to be on tape. Okay. Getting a ride to the island. Yes! New location. Look at that. Not even sitting down. That's very precarious. Although we're going very slowly, so... Still wearing the big clunky gloves.
1, 2, be free. 1, 2, be free. It will last forever. Eternally. 1, 2, be free. 1, 2,
Is that Kim? I'm backing.
it will last forever.
This is pretty cool.
Want to be free. Want to be free.
That church, just by itself, is a work of art.
It will last forever.
I like a bit of sad FM. Here we go. A whole new area. Bit of an oil spill there. Oh, there's oil slicking out into the water. Wonder if this is actually on the map now. Check the map in a sec.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence.
Let's go.
Climb out. Ooh, now what? Okay. 3 skill points now, everyone. I should really do a thought cabinet thing, shouldn't I? Determine where the shot came from. We're going to hopefully do that now. But looking at the map... No, can't click on this. That's alright though. We've got 3, so let's do one of these. Let's open up another slot. I think I'm tempted by the Guillaume Le Million one. General Shuffle. Cop of the Apocalypse. Cop of the Apocalypse is one I liked. Okay, here we go. Right, let's look around. Makeshift bridge. The bombs were powerful enough to break the foundation. Rusted chains.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot in Land's End.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Okay. Right. Before we go up there, let's investigate down here, shall we? Oops. Nothing to see. Okay. Tension, inflammable. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black, viscous. Right, can I get down here? No. So we've got to come in this way. We're going in here in a minute. Barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
Kim, what's ICM?
Insulindian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army, the black and white army of the revolution.
Sounds an awful lot like.
RCM. Sounds like RCM.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
Ah.
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us, Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
Nice political thoughts rush through your neocortex. A mediocre athlete would pant from dragging around his body on a busted crutch. But not you. You're thinking about politics with blood dripping down your thigh.
Just catch your breath.
This is better preserved than the others. You can still read the sign.
Are those white speck stars too?
Oh, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean-era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
What is the white star, sorry?
No, an upside-down star.
Oh.
With its horns in the sky, the symbol of the commune.
Oh. Looks old. Why is it here? What's it still doing
44
here?
years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Okay. Ooh, how do we get down here? Oh, Birch from the corner operated viewer is still holding on. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone. There's lots to look at. Let's go in here then. Come on, let's just find a sniper rifle straight away. Oh, I'm on a platform. I wasn't expecting there to be so much going on over here.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Pour fuel into the tank.
The lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt.
Forgot I even had
Dark
fuel.
brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and
Pull
a
the
start
rope.
on the
Pull
other side.
the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
That should do it.
Secret task, find fuel. Don't even remember finding the fuel. Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere.
The tank is
Tap
far from
inside.
full, but there should be enough inside to keep it going for a day.
Leave. Should we go straight away to see where that leads to? Oh. Oops. Okay, we can't. Probably for the best. There's still lots of stuff to look at. Books. Dishes. Survivor's kitchen. Ooh. Is that a
There's
gun?
greasy old spring mattress
No.
in the corner,
What is it?
resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are
Facing the wrong
visible
way,
under a
anyway.
worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Maybe a little shy, just an hour.
You face the concrete wall. There's
Why not?
less light there.
What's Kim going to be doing, though?
Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
Curl up with your knees close to your
The
chest.
blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until
Until...
you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening. Sleep.
Look, I can move my head. Have I always been able to do this? Nothing's happening when I press tab. We've got no UI. Why have I got no menus or anything? I can't click on anything. Is this supposed to have happened? The lieutenant is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. What's happening? Was it Kim all along? Isn't this where I came in? I don't know how to leave. I can't tell if this is the game or if things have broken. Door is still here, closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. Right. And I can't click on anything else. Look, I had options to click on stuff here before I had my nap. I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to go to the main menu. And I'm going to load back in. Continue. Just in case. No, okay. What? Why have I got no menu or anything? Generator's not on anymore. And I can't click on anything. Was this the exit? I didn't come in that way, did I? What? No, this is a different way. This is down to the beach. Kim! Kim! Go down to the chain. There's something there. I can't see a chain. This way? Just dive in. Or we're talking about the original chain. Because I don't know if I can get back there. I can't tell if the game's broken or if this is meant to be happening. We got to guess this is meant to be happening. No way. Walk into the water. I'm trying. What? You see her footprints in the water. Further.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry.
Oh my god.
Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking.
I actually had...
But I don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
Hey.
Hey,
How you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
I'm in my head. I miss you.
Well, I'm in my head too. We're all in our heads.
Do you miss me?
Sometimes. Not as often as I used to. So much time has passed. More than it seems here.
She stares at her feet, the zebra stripes on the intersection, the lights of the video rental glow in her hair.
This is everything I always warned you about.
Something's off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Crown of Immortality? Aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
Anyway.
The skin is holy and soft.
No, Harry. It's just regular skin.
Sorry, got carried away.
I'm not as beautiful as you always thought I was. Let's not get into.
You are, though. None of the others are as beautiful as you.
She does not answer. There's that expression again. Silence. A distant wind blows. You can't think of anything pretty to say.
Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown.
Oh.
I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters. It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Revachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
92% chance. That's not a very good way for things to be. By the way, I'm making mad paper now. My net worth is insane. I bought you this figurine of a headless found. I did do that. Let's give it.
I don't want it.
Oh.
It's expensive. I don't want it.
I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do.
Oh, but then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
Okay, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked the headless fallen rider back then.
Going for the kiss. Not going to go well, is it? Nor should it. They're creeping in step by step. This is where I wake up.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
You're right. But the check was there to do, and I like rolling the dice. I feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs. Hidden, distant, kept safe from you.
Her cheek against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries.
Cold silver against my forehead.
The delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
Squeeze her wrist.
Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it. Distrust. For you. The curve of her spine. Her shoulders hunched. She keeps herself stiff. Her center guarded from your motions. Unresponsive to your guidance.
Move your mouth.
Nothing. Just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots.
You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours. Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
You didn't kiss me back.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her, and shakes her head.
Say nothing, stand there like a useless dildo.
She shakes her head one more time. The evening wind rustles her hair, blowing old newspapers and fast food wrappings down the street.
Why didn't you kiss me back?
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. I never cheated on you.
That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
No. She slides her hands down her chest and onto her lower stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
Swallow.
You know what this means.
It's not mine.
Of course not.
She looks down at her belly and up into your old eyes.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck. Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
Don't go.
No, don't say it. Don't beg. It will only make her go.
Wait, yes, I have other questions first. Where's the list?
Yes, somewhere hidden among the options popping up in your nervous system is the right one. That will make her love you again.
Here we go.
Not go to the aerodrome at all.
By the way, I'm making mad paper now. My net worth is insane.
It's not about paper, Harry.
God.
Or anything like that.
Like she's heard it before.
It's about taking care of yourself. Life is not a competition.
You have a new guy, right? No, I'm not going to say that. You're right. It's all fucking shit.
No, it's not.
It is.
I'm glad you're finally taking care of yourself financially.
No, it's
I
shit.
really am, but you need to do it for yourself, not me. I don't need it. I need to run to the aerodrome.
Okay.
You failed. This failed. The hostile takeover. The Dawn Raid. Paper made out of broken, twisted trees. You're just insane. Insane and gone. Even 6 billion won't fix you if she's not there.
What happens now?
Nothing. I have to go. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Okay. I understand. Not silently like a martyr.
No, you don't. You're just being a martyr. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
Well, how can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream.
Oh.
Can't you see?
Oh.
I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week.
Great.
At least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
But this is intolerably bad.
Oh, yes. This is real darkness. It's not death or war or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry.
God.
See you tomorrow.
No. Powerful stuff, game. You're really getting me. Right, morning. Everything okay, Kim? I had an absolute wild time. Just let me come to a bit.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
Sleep was deep and invigorating. Successfully tried to cover up all the blood seeping out of your hands. Actually, it was total annihilation. Swallow the blood and conclude. Let's comb the entire island centimetre by centimetre. That's the next step in the task chain. Just spit out the blood and get back to work. You're a badass like that. Let's solve the fucking case.
Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, halfway covered in blood from your wounds.
Let's comb the entire island.
Okay.
He's still worried. You must have really thrashed and squealed in your sleep.
I think I did. Right, we're an hour and 10 minutes in, and to be honest, I'm quite tempted to do more, but I don't like to give you too long episodes to sit through. I think maybe some of you end up watching this on your lunch break or during working hours or whatever it may be. I'm not trying to provide a feature film here. So, I've already done 3 episodes this week, so I'll be back next week, and we will investigate this island. We will search it with a fine-tooth comb. Let's just do a quick save. And we will hopefully get some more evidence and find some stuff out. Thank you very much. What a week it's been. Honestly, some really amazing moments as this game reaches the culmination. I must be getting pretty close. And yeah, I'm finding myself thinking about it a lot and thinking about playing it. Maybe I'll do 2 episodes next week. I can't see myself just doing 1 a week until we end now. So we'll see how we go. I think I've got a fairly busy week work-wise, so we'll see if we can fit it in. But thank you very much, as always. You're all legends. Thanks for watching all the way through. And thanks for putting up with me in the middle of this process where you could tell there are definitely times when... I think I even had a comment, didn't I, where somebody was like, are you even enjoying this? I'm really pleased I stuck with it. It's really cool. But yeah, thanks a lot. Have a great weekend if you're watching this on the day it comes out. And I'll see you soon. I was about to say, remember to vote if you live in the UK, but this is going to be a day late and you probably already will have. So thanks very much, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.